Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. In the last episode, we discovered that Mayor Lewis has a pretty strange secret hiding right behind his house. Turns out he had an entire gold statue of himself commissioned, and we're not exactly sure why, but he did not want anybody to find out. We kind of made him a little bit angry by putting it out in front of his house, and it seems like some other people may have noticed it too, because he was super upset with us. But before we go visit him today, I did want to show you guys the rest of the work that I did around the house here. I finished up the nursery, so this place should be completely set for our new baby. I decided to place in this kind of like white carpet. I wanted to do some kind of sky theme for the baby, so it's almost like it's a floor made of clouds. And then as for our spare room over here, it's still kind of a work in progress, but the idea was to make it kind of a cozy area that would fit all of the cactus plants that we have inside. I didn't want to move these things yet again, because I figured Sam wouldn't be too happy. As it is, he already had to wait quite a while before his cactus plants were ready to harvest again. But I think we have a couple of fruits in here for him. 12 fruits in fact, and we also have a brand new secret note too. This is secret note number 2. Oh, it's Sam's holiday shopping list? Wait a second, this does not look like something that we should have in our possession. Everyone's favorites. Oh, actually, that's kind of adorable. So Sam has figured out what all of his friends love the best, and he's just keeping notes for himself. He does seem like he's a pretty forgetful person. So of course we know Sebastian likes frozen tears and sashimi too. I don't think we've ever tried that with him before, but I know we give him frozen tears all the time. Penny loves emeralds and poppies, Vincent loves grapes and cranberry candy. His mom likes crispy bass, pancakes, his dad likes risotto, and roasted hazelnuts. And as for himself, cactus fruits, maple bars, and pizza. Okay, that's kind of adorable too. Looks like he probably got himself a little present for the holidays, I guess. So, not too much that we didn't already know. And in fact, let's give him his favorite right now. 1 fresh cactus fruit for you, Sam. Hopefully he's not too upset that we found his secret note. Oh, look at that, and he gave us some pancakes too. It kind of makes you wonder if maybe this is just like his mom used to make it. I think he said that he uses like an instant recipe though, and I would imagine that she probably spends a little bit more time on the recipe. But the other important thing taking place today would be Lewis's birthday. It's already that time of year again, and how fitting too after he just got so angry at us. We have to make sure that we find him a very good present. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what he likes anymore. It's been such a long time since we've found something good for Lewis. He usually appreciates it when we give him something from the farm though, something that we've grown with our own 2 hands. I mean, we could try hot peppers. That would definitely represent our current situation with him, the hot water that we're in, I guess. It's not even hot pepper season, so maybe it would make a good treat. I guess we'll give it a try. To be honest, there's no way that we could offend him any more than we already have. Now as for the rest of the farm, unfortunately our flower shack is kind of out of commission right now. Oh, and did I mention the iridium ore? You know, I can't actually remember if I mentioned that in the previous episode. This statue that we received from our grandfather for having a perfect farm actually gives us a little bit of iridium ore every single day. So we can tuck that away inside our chest and hopefully create some more iridium bars with it. I think we were planning on taking those to Clint to upgrade our tools. But yeah, the flower shack is sadly out of commission right now because one of you brought up that unfortunately the sprinklers aren't going to work for these flower pots. It turns out that there is a mod that I can install to the game that will allow it to work though, so as soon as I get that up in working order, then we can open up the flower shack again. But for now, we're just going to have to make do with all of the flowers that we grow outside in our flower bed. And I'm sure that Daisy will take very good care of them. In fact, we might want to consider making some space for them right now. We haven't actually worked on our flower bed since the season began. Granted, Jess has had quite a bit on her mind. With the new baby coming and all, I'm sure she hasn't even had time to think about all of these new crops. Everything down here was probably enough. And are our potatoes ready? Yes, excellent. Looks like we have plenty of potatoes to harvest. I haven't seen the Junimos working on our gardens since we opened up their shack. Like, there's still nothing inside here, right? Yeah, they still haven't done any work for us? Maybe they'll be more interested in the strawberries that we planted. We can hope anyways. I'm still really looking forward to seeing our little Junimo friends again, so it's kind of disappointing that they haven't come out to say hello. Well, let's go ahead and throw all of these brand new potatoes into the bin to sell off, along with all of our mayonnaise and our cloth. Gotta make room just in case we find anything suspicious around Lewis's place. Now, I probably still have some flower seeds left in here, right? Well, we have the sunflowers. I guess we could probably turn these tulips into seeds instead. The tulips and the blue jazz flowers should be for the spring. Let's actually go with the blue jazz. That way we can use the ones that are of a little bit lesser quality. Here we go, a couple of seeds for us. And let's go ahead and let out the animals while we wait. I'm sure they're looking forward to stretching their legs today. There we go. Now everybody can come on out and enjoy this nice springtime weather. Now are our seeds done? Yep, it looks like they are. So 3 jazz seeds. I guess that's better than nothing. Though we might want to go pay a visit to Pierre too, just to gather some extras. I'm sure he's probably still open right now. It is a Sunday, but he's usually eager to take our golds. So let's hop on Maple, and we'll see if we can find Lewis when we go out into town too. He's usually hanging somewhere around the town square, and if he's not there, then something tells me he's probably guarding his golden statue. We actually found that he tucked it away inside his house now, so he has it hidden inside his bedroom, as if that's going to stop us from taking it. But Maple, you stay right here for a moment, and let us know if you see Lewis walk by. For that matter, I suppose he could always be inside the shop somewhere? No, it looks like he's not in today. Though quite a few people are getting their weekly groceries. Sam's whole family is practically here. Alright, so we have 3 jazz seeds growing. That means we should only need 17 more to completely fill that flower bed. So I think that's all we're going to go for today, Pierre. Unless maybe we should fill in the rest of the fields? Since we did harvest all of those potatoes. Maybe it would be a good idea for us to buy a few more. I always like to choose the crops that are going to give us multiple harvests in the season, but the only one here is the bean starter, and I definitely don't like growing those. You can't walk through those because of the trellises that they grow on. So we'll just go with the potatoes instead. Maybe 20 potatoes, and we'll see if that's enough to fill in all of those spaces. Thank you very much, Pierre. Let's go ahead and chat with Kent too. I probably should have brought some coffee, actually. I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm back. I'm used to having more structure in my day. Well, you could always swing by the farm. I'm sure we could probably find some way for you to help us out. I had a dream that I had complete freedom, no obligation to anyone but myself. Then I woke up and realized I had a full day of house chores ahead of me. Oh, it looks like Jody is even looking for a little bit of adventure. Gosh, how strange. Here, Kent is looking for more structure in his life, and all Jody wants to do is let herself loose. Now, is Lewis inside his house somewhere? Because I still haven't seen him out and about today. No, it looks like the house is empty. Aside from that gold statue in the corner. Should we take it again? I mean, I know it's his birthday, but I am mighty curious. I wonder if we could actually bring this back to the farm. The solid gold Lewis. The Mirror's secret project. It is so strange. Oh, he is going to know that we took it for sure. Can we close the door? Nope. Well, now we've literally stolen Lewis's gold statue from his room. I guess Jess is turning to a life of crime before she settles down and becomes a mother. I mean, we could always tuck this away inside a chest or something so he wouldn't even know. But I'm curious if he's going to actually find it on our farm, For that matter, I wonder what would happen if we hand it to him. If we just give it to him as a gift or something? But first we need to find him. I wonder if maybe he's going to visit Marnie for his birthday. Oh, it looks like we're getting a scene with Leah. Oh, what kind of fruit is growing there? It almost reminds me of that sweet fruit that we had to give to Old Master Cannoli. Oh, Jess, you scared me. See that fruit up there? It looks delicious, doesn't it? But I can't reach it. Well, maybe if you stand on her shoulders? Wait, is she actually? Ah! Oh, thanks. We lifted her up, alright. Okay, got it. Guess all that farm work is helping us get strong. Strong enough to lift Lee up, at least. You're stronger than you look. Here, try a piece. Oh, it was an apple? Yeah, it almost looked like that strange little sweet crystal fruit or whatever it was called. You know, I just realized something. Even if my art career is a flop, I'll always have a friend to catch me on the way down. Well, that's very sweet. Yeah, Jess will always be there to help you out, even if she is turning to a life of crime. Well, there's Marnie, but I don't see Lewis. And if Marnie is leaving, then Lewis probably isn't inside right now, is he? We could check. Jess, have you seen Lewis today? Shane's gone a lot and Aunt Marnie is busy all the time, so I have to invent my own games. She does often play by herself right underneath that tree. It looks like she was reading a book right now, though. I guess she and Vincent don't play together as much as I figured. Looks like Shane is over here too. If I watch more TV, maybe I can forget about life. That would be relaxing. Or you could always spend some time with your chickens over here. The door is still locked. What a surprise. Still afraid that Jess is going to steal all of your blue chickens on you, huh? That's probably a valid concern, though. We still need to figure out if we can even get our hands on one of those chickens. Now, I've never seen Lewis out this far before, but I did want to check and see if there was anything special at the traveling merchant shop today. We have cork bobbers, quality fertilizer, wild horseradishes, albacore and green beans. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything we need. This is what I was talking about, though, that rare seed that we had to grow. It only grows in the fall, and it certainly didn't grow on any sort of tree, so I guess it would be kind of silly if that was what Leo was after. Just a nice, fresh, juicy apple. Leah is actually quite the forager around town. She usually likes it when we give her food that we found out in the wilds, assuming that it's safe to eat anyways. Oh, but Lewis, where on earth could you possibly be? It's almost 7 o'clock right now, so I would imagine he's probably going to return home. Maybe we should just wait outside his house? Or take another sneaky little peek inside. Yeah, maybe he's in here preparing dinner now? Nope, it still looks pretty quiet. But that door is closed now, so it seems like he was probably around. Alright, well, let's just wait right outside. I'm sure he's going to come back pretty soon. There he is, Lewis! Oh my gosh, where on earth were you? We have a special little birthday gift for you. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you, I love it. Excellent, he even gave us a little heart and everything. He loves to see us quiver in fear. But I think it might be time to make our getaway, Maple, before he notices what we took. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this thing. Let's just tuck it away inside our chest for now. I wonder if he's actually going to go inside our chest too. Like, would he actually swap that out with a rotten plant too? I guess there's only one way to find out. I am mighty curious to see if he's going to give us more gold every time we steal this as well. He gave us some hush money before, so that might be a good way to fill our pockets with gold too. Let's go ahead and place Maple back inside her stable though, because you're all done for the day. All we have to do is plant a couple more of these seeds in the ground, and then I guess we'll be ready to tuck Jess into bed as well. She has been getting some earlier nights in lately, but that's probably because the baby is just around the corner. And to look at that, we actually bought the exact amount of potatoes. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, I didn't even see that. It looks like one of these spaces was actually filled in. Oh no, what a disappointment. Surely we have some wild seeds that we can place in there instead. Oh, we actually had some leftover potatoes too. Alright, Jess, I see how it is. Spending money when you don't even have to. We'll go ahead and place that in the ground too, though. Water it up so it'll be nice and healthy. And then we'll start placing the rest of our jazz seeds in the ground. And you know, our bees are probably going to be pretty happy with this too. I think we usually plant one extra flower right next to our beehive, because that allows for some better quality honey. But from what I remember, the flower needs to be fully grown, so we need to make sure we don't pick one of them. Oh, and our pigs even left us some truffles outside. Well, we'll go ahead and close up their doors for them. Just one truffle, it looks like. And it also seems like it's getting pretty hard for them to find grass out here. They have this one last patch, so maybe we will have to consider buying some more grass seeds for them. It seems like a much easier way to make sure that they're eating, especially because we don't have to leave them cooped up inside all day. I didn't check the blueberries either. Are these ready for us to harvest? Oh, it is really hard to see in here. Let's move these out of the way and try our best to harvest these ancient fruit seeds. It looks like that's the only thing that we have to pick in here. All of the blueberries are still growing. And we don't have our star fruits anymore, but it might be a good idea for us to start growing some more pretty soon, just in case the Junimos do actually decide to help us out here. Alright, looks like it's getting pretty late after all. So you're kind of getting a late night's sleep this time, unfortunately. Let's go tuck you into bed, Jess. And we'll see if Lewis has noticed his stolen statue in the morning. Ooh, that was an interesting sound. Did we unlock something new? I wonder if maybe... Oh my gosh, we're a millionaire now? 1 million golds? That's our total earnings, of course. We don't exactly have that much on hand anymore. But that sure is a nice thing to wake up to, isn't it, Sam? We are running a millionaire business on Cattail Farm. It must be all of those blueberries. It seems like those are some of our best-selling items since we turned them all into jelly. Now that winter's over, we've got lots of productive weather to look forward to. That's right. Now he's ready to work. Now that he knows all of the gold that's in it for him. Honestly, I was a little bit worried that we wouldn't have enough gold to take care of a baby in this house, after we ended up spending so much of it on the furniture. So it's nice to know that they're still getting along. Now, did Lewis happen upon our secret? Nope, it looks like the solid gold Lewis statue is still safely tucked away inside our chest here. He didn't send us a letter this time either. Yeah, not a single letter in our mailbox. So I'm going to assume that he hasn't noticed, because honestly, he knows that we know, so if he saw that that thing was stolen again, I have a feeling he would probably suspect us first. We might want to check and see if our relationship has gone down with him any too. Like, I'm pretty sure it was just about as high as it could be. Oh yeah, look at that, he is actually the second on our list, right underneath our own husband. So I guess Lewis doesn't think any less of us. Maybe it's because we gave him that birthday gift. Turns out he really likes hot peppers. We'll have to remember that for the summertime season too. Just like Shane and his pepper poppers. Hello, little Daisy. You'd let us know if Lewis was snooping around the farm, right? You are a guard cat after all. Nobody's sneaking into our chest on your watch. Oh, is there a tapper hidden back there on that tree? Wait a second, I didn't even notice that. That was where we were gathering our maple syrup, of course. It must be because all of these new trees have sprung up since the seasons changed. Why don't we go ahead and clear out a couple of these trees then? That way we'll be able to see that area better. There we go, nice and clear now. And if we could just sneak in and grab all of that wood, now we shouldn't have to worry about losing any extra maple syrup. I wonder if that was actually there yesterday, too. Well, the bears would not be pleased with us. And speaking of those secret notes, I wonder how many of them we're missing now. It seems like we have gathered quite a few of them. So if we go into our collections, I believe. Yeah, we're still missing about half of them, actually. I wonder if we should take another trip into the mines or something. It actually seemed like that was a pretty good place for us to gather those secret notes quickly. Anywhere where we can destroy a ton of different items all at once. Because they can pop out of things like weeds and stones. Ooh, and do I see a leek up there? A nice big fresh leek? Oh, George is going to love this. They're gold star quality too. And we even found 2 of them so we can tuck one extra away inside our chest. Actually, isn't George's birthday sometime in the spring? Let's just quickly check the calendar over here. No, it looks like it's in a different season, but Vincent's birthday is coming up. I wonder if that's going to be close to the time when we have our baby, actually. I guess their birthdays are going to be very close by. I'm not sure the exact date that it's going to happen, but I know it has to be soon. Oh, it looks like Penny is going home today. She must have already dropped the kids off at home then. Maybe they're all done with their schoolwork. So what do you think we should give Vincent? I don't think we have any leftover grapes, but that note did say that he loves cranberry candy too. I wonder if we have some cranberries stuffed in our fridge. For that matter, it might be a good idea for us to pay a quick visit to Jody. I wonder if she would even have the recipe if we don't have it ourselves. Let's see if she is in today. Or maybe Kent for that matter? Oh, Vincent! Dad's not around much. I miss playing with him. Oh, that probably means that he's not inside the house right now. He came out at literally the exact moment that we went to go click on that door. Well, there's Kent. Do you think maybe he's going to play with him in the backyard? Sometimes they do stand there together, but Kent doesn't do much playing. Hello, Sam. Fancy meeting you here. I guess today was one of the days that he was going to visit his parents. I did not expect to find you here, though. Vincent seems a little lonely without me around. I used to play with him a lot. Oh, he's worried about his brother? See, he's going to make a great dad. That's actually really sad, though. I wish there was a way that we could invite Vincent over to the farm or something. I'm sure that we could find some way to keep him entertained there. Jody, there you are. It's nice to have a family, but I'd be lying if I said I never long for the freedom of youth. Freedom talk again, Jody. Gosh, with all that talk, I'm almost concerned that she's going to just get up and leave someday. Well, we have a nice fresh egg for you. It's not much, but hopefully it'll brighten your spirits. And I guess we'll spend the rest of the day snooping around in the mines, because it seems like everything is pretty quiet out here today. Yeah, we'll see how many of those secret notes we can gather in one night. We'll probably want to go down to the lower portions of the mines. Maybe somewhere around 110? It will be a little bit more difficult for Jess to get through with all of the monsters and whatnot. And in fact, let's make sure that we bring out our sword. We haven't had to use this in quite some time. We probably won't need our axe, though. Just our trusty sword and our pickaxe. Gosh, there is a ton of gold down here today. Gold ore in all the rocks, gold ore in the chests. Are you going to drop a little bit of gold ore for us too? Let's see if we can take out the slime before he ends up causing any trouble. The slimes were the only creatures who ever took our poor farmer out in these mines. So far, not a single one of those secret notes, though. I wonder if maybe it's not such a lucky day. I think it was actually the place in the swamps, or the sewers even, where we found the most secret notes at once. But again, that was because there were so many weeds for us to hack down. And really all we're finding down here are stones and bats. If we could get rid of you too, we could grab a couple more of your bat wings? Oh, not a single gift for us for defeating that bat. That's kind of unfortunate. Ooh, and what is that over there? I don't think I've ever seen a stone like that before. Ooh, is that aquamarine? Yes, it is. Oh, we were never able to find the aquamarine down here in the mines. We did eventually come across it, but I think it was in some other fashion. It was one of the last things that we needed to complete the community center. So while we might not be finding a single one of the secret notes, at least we found a pretty good treasure instead. We'll have to tuck that away inside our chest in case anybody would appreciate it as some sort of gift. There's an amethyst back here too, so we might as well grab that after we take care of these bats again. These are always the worst. They're tricky enough to pin down as it is without them flying off the screen. Actually, there are quite a few of these precious gemstones hidden around here today. Emeralds, aquamarines, amethysts. I think this might have to be our last little mine shaft, though. It looks like it's getting pretty late, and we don't want Jess to risk anything with the baby involved. Yeah, let's go ahead and return back to the surface. Not quite empty-handed, but still not exactly what we were looking for. We'll go ahead and warp straight back to the bus stop so we can get home faster. Hopefully Maple had a nice relaxing break today. Ooh, excellent, and it looks like we have a little diamond waiting for us here too. I wonder if maybe we could make some more of these machines. I can't remember what they were called, but if they're going to keep copying these diamonds for us, it would probably be a worthwhile thing for us to make. And still no sign of the Junimos, huh? Their lights are on inside though, so you know somebody is sneaking around in there. Probably inspecting the crops every single morning before we even walk out the door. Well, it was a pretty quiet day in Stardew Valley today, but with our baby literally just around the corner, it's probably one of the last quiet days we're going to get. So enjoy it while it lasts, Jess. Soon everything is going to change. Very quickly though, before we tuck her into bed one last time, let's go to the stove over here, because I'm curious if we do have those candied cranberries to make. Cranberry candy. This was what he liked, right? It looks like it's some sort of drink, actually. Let me just double check that with our secret notes over here. Vincent likes cranberry candy. Alright, so it looks like we could actually make that for his birthday. Well, just so we don't end up forgetting, let's go ahead and make that right now. I guess we had just enough apples in our fridge to put one of those together. Lucky us. So I think we'll go ahead and tuck that away inside the chest right next to our bed, where all of our other special gifts go, of course. The bedroom itself is still pretty much a work in progress. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the decorations of this place, but everything else is all set, and most importantly, our nursery is too. So hopefully we won't have too much longer to wait. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys! During the night, you gave birth to a baby girl. Oh my gosh, wait a second. The baby is here? Well, I know exactly what I'm going to name her. One of you came up with the perfect idea. As a way to merge Sam and Jess's love for flowers and music, we're going to call this baby girl Bluebell. So that means in the next episode, we're actually going to meet our brand new baby. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are looking forward to that too. But now for real this time, I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.